I cannot believe this has just happened. I am going to riot.
Yeah, you go for it.
What kind of podcast do we operate here?
One that operates once every couple of months.
Like we just like don't come out with episode 3 for a million years.
Yeah.
And then when we do, the level of unprofessionalism is really unmatched.
Yeah, I don't know what you expected.
I expect greatness.
Well, you're at the wrong place. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, we're back.
Hey!
It's been a minute. Really, I think a lot of... we live somewhat busy lives. So sometimes it doesn't come together.
Doesn't.
For like a while.
But I want to make it very clear that it wasn't you. It was us.
Yeah, it was us. Not you. Us. I mean, you didn't comment being like, hey, come back.
It was kind of you.
Some people texted me and were like, hey, what happened to this? And I was like, I don't know.
See, I didn't realize we had fans already.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I will never do, it's disappoint the fans. Okay?
Sure about that?
I am positive. It will never happen.
Alright. Well, you already talked about when you came in. You said you had some. What do you
got?
I
got something to rant about. Because
what do you got?
It's something that made me really upset when I was on the way here. I want to preface this by saying it's winter in Colorado. Okay? So, when I came to get into my car to drive here, let me say, it's not snowing. It was supposed to snow today.
Yeah.
Like a lot. It's not. It hasn't snowed at all. But it is very cold. And so there was a whole lot of ice on my window. I had to spend like 20 minutes scraping ice off of my car windows. And that was just the front and the back. I didn't even touch the sides, man. I was like, fuck it. I can't see anything out of either side. I'm just going to get in and drive. And if I die, then I die, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I went, stopped at like the liquor store and got a sandwich, whatever. And then I'm driving here, and the roads are totally fine. Like there's absolutely zero problem with the roads. Even though it has been very cold, there was no ice on the roads at all. And I'm driving on Santa Fe, which for those of you who don't know is like kind of a highway, but it's not really a highway. It's only one lane. For a lot of it, there are like passing lanes on certain intervals, but and the speed limit is 65. Sorry, 55.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
It's not 65. It's 55.
It might as well be 65.
I drive 80.
There's very seldom a person that comes along that actually does 55. Man.
Yes, it's very rare.
Not even myself.
Anyway, I'm driving, right, and I get to a stretch of lane where there's a passing lane, right, so I'm like driving 80, and I'm just getting to like where the passing lane ends, and I'm coming up on this dude who's obviously driving a lot slower than me, and I like make a really big effort to pass him, but I just don't quite make it, right, and so I have to get behind this guy in the one lane, and this guy is driving 40 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour. And I'm like, hello? The speed limit is 55. Almost everyone with a brain drives 60 on this road. And you're driving 40 miles an hour. And so you know what I did? I started riding his ass, as any sane human being would do. And you know what they did? They slowed down to 35 miles an hour. They didn't speed up. They weren't like, oh, hey, this guy behind me clearly is upset that I'm driving 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. I'm going to go ahead and speed up. No. He was like, you know what? Fuck this guy behind me. I'm going to slow down some more. Oh, God. Oh, I wish I had the power to just make people die. Just like cease to exist because bam, this guy gone. He's out of the universe.
Just like at the moment he's driving, you're just like, nope, done. Snap your fingers. And the
So
car's
I
just
would I wish I was Thanos, right? Except I wouldn't just like kill half the population of the universe. I would just selectively kill people as I see fit. Like,
Can you imagine Thanos just like, nah, I've got to stay balanced, and he's driving behind your dude, he snaps, he's like, damn it, he lived! He's just like, and he just like, the guy's just like, still fine, he's like, how many fucking times I gotta
you
snap
just
and kill
killed
this
like
bastard?
90% of the universe, and this guy, one dude, is still just going, yeah, fuck. Let me tell you something though, okay? If you legitimately feel like you cannot safely drive the speed limit, take your driver's license and throw it in the fucking fireplace because you don't deserve it.
Or if you feel like the roads are so bad to where you can't drive safely, don't drive. Stay home.
Yeah, but if this guy actually felt like the roads were bad today, then he should kill himself. He or she, sorry, I don't want to assume any genders here. Could have been a woman.
Yeah.
But he or she should kill themselves. And that's that. That's all I have to say.
Do you feel better now?
Kinda, yeah.
Got a little bit of rage out of your chest?
Bang, you're dead.
But oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So...
Oh.
Yeah, I feel good.
I bet
Do
there
you
are a lot of
remember-
people listening too who are like, man, I drive slow. Like, fuck this guy.
Do you remember what we talked about on the last one?
There was, well, we talked about Christmas decorations.
We did, but that was like...
But other than that, what else do we talk about? I don't remember. That was the only
Dude,
thing
I
I
don't
really
know.
remember because you kind of went off
Dude, yeah, I went off about Christmas
about
decorations.
the Christmas. Which, by the way, Cozy started playing Christmas music.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I was fucking feeling the holiday
did you hear
spirit.
the new like the remix for the Greatest Showman soundtrack?
I didn't listen to it yet.
Didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it yet.
We'll have to listen to it later.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that.
Just premise, Greatest Showman, awesome movie. It's fantastic.
So good.
Soundtrack with it.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
great. Oh yeah, but and just like all of them. So when it was like, oh, there's a remastered version, I was a little worried about it because I was like, ooh.
Yeah, some of the artists they pick were speculative.
Yeah.
I know that Pentatonics did a song, and
They did.
Pentatonics is fire.
No.
So hopefully their song is good.
Man, you better hope. I won't say either way
Because
I've listened to the whole thing.
but some of the other ones on there, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Kelly Clarkson was a name that I didn't expect to show up in that.
I actually really like Kelly Clarkson. Not gonna lie.
She does Never Enough.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
That one I actually really enjoyed.
Her voice is so good.
I actually thought that one was really
She's
good.
like Kelly Clarkson's one of the very few like famous pop singers that I feel like actually legitimately is a very, very good singer.
Like an actually like talented voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
the rest
would
of them
agree.
blow.
A lot of the like sound editing
Yeah.
is pretty prevalent. But no, and then what was another one? Panic at the Disco's in it.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah, them and Pentatonics actually do the same song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like together?
No,
Oh.
there's two. A couple of the songs are done twice.
Well.
Both of them cover The Greatest Show, the verse song.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see Panic doing that really well. I don't know about Pentatonics. That doesn't really seem
One
like
of them
their
is
style.
a lot better than the other. Just gonna throw it out there.
Is it Panic?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh.
What was another one? Pink did one.
Oh yes. You mean Avril Lavigne?
No. Wait. No. No.
No.
Yeah.
You know that Pink is Avril Lavigne, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Totally. So hear me out. Hear me out. Me and my friend Nick have been working a lot on this, right? You know how like Avril Lavigne, like her career basically just ended very abruptly because she was like addicted to drugs and whatever, right? And then, like 3 years later, this other musical artist who basically looks and sounds exactly like Avril Lavigne shows up, and it's Pink. Weird, huh? And then there's this conspiracy theory about how Avril Lavigne actually died at some point during her career, but they had a lookalike. Now this is actually kind of legit because the Avril Lavigne's like studio actually did hire an Avril Lavigne lookalike, because Avril Lavigne just like didn't like to go out in public and socialize.
I understand.
So they actually hired an Avril Lavigne lookalike to like just like go out and like do things in public
That's weird.
for publicity, because Avril Lavigne just like never did anything because she was like very antisocial. But anyway, there's a bunch of people who think that Avril Lavigne actually died at some point and was replaced by her lookalike, by her like studio or whatever, because they didn't want to lose Avril Lavigne because she was making so much money. And look how that turned out.
Weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, she does A Million Dreams.
By herself?
Yes.
But that's a duet.
Sure is. What was another one?
Okay.
Zach Brown Band. I don't know if you know who they are.
I do know them.
They did From
Okay.
Now On.
Okay.
I actually really like that one. I thought that was maybe one of the best ones done. Besides Kelly Clarkson's, I already forgot the song. Never Enough.
I just gotta listen to this,
Yeah.
man. I gotta listen to the whole thing.
You might be heartbroken with your favorite song though. The cover's not great.
Who did it?
I don't even know their names.
Oh god. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that's not good.
Oh,
That's not good.
it's not great. Yeah, Rewrite the Stars is that one. Which in the movie, phenomenal.
Yeah,
So
dude.
Zendaya and Zac Efron.
And both of them are like the most attractive people on earth, so
I don't know. That might be a stretch.
I don't think so.
Most attractive. There's nobody second to Zac Efron and Zendaya.
I think it's like number 1 Zendaya and number 2 is Zac Efron, and that's it. And then the list stops. Like there isn't even anyone after them.
It's a bold claim. Hugh Jackman's in the same movie.
Yeah.
Dude, Hugh Jackman's way higher than Zac Efron.
What?
Or
What's
if you
wrong
ask,
with you? Hugh Jackman is like 80 years old.
Or if you ask Rhiannon, that dude that played Bohemian
Can we talk
Rhapsody.
about that for a sec? What the fuck is up with that? How can anyone think that guy is attractive?
I don't
Have you seen his face?
know. Yeah. Have you seen his eyes? They're like 14 feet into his head.
Like, I don't, like, when he smiles, you're just like, are you actually a human being, or are you, like, a malfunctioning, like, robot human? Or, like, an alien who, like, came to Earth and was tasked with pretending to be a human, but just, like, couldn't quite get it
I
right.
couldn't figure it out.
You know, they're, like, really close to, like, figuring out how to be a human being, but they're just not there.
Yeah. But yeah, because we had that conversation, because the argument was that he was a more attractive actor than Ryan Gosling. Which I was just like, that's just not even accurate. Because Ryan Gosling's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there had to be a number 3 on the list, it would be Ryan Gosling.
Really? Dude, I don't know.
I
Have
don't
you
know.
seen Chris
I'm just
Hemsworth?
kind of adding people as we go.
Dude, Chris Hemsworth, though. That's a good looking dude.
See, I think
As
the
a
like,
man.
I think the just like really muscular, manly dude just being attractive because they're really manly and muscular is overrated.
Well,
I just don't really think that's a thing.
it's because you're none of those things.
Yeah.
We're working on it. You gotta get a beard first. I
Mm.
think that's like a prerequisite. Yeah. That 5th grade stash is really coming in.
Mm.
Yeah, so anyway, check out the cover. Really, just watch the movie, because it's great.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen The Greatest Showman, bang, you're dead.
Well, now they can't watch it.
So be it.
Oof. That's a rough way to go. You know what movie we still gotta get you to watch? Just because I haven't looked at the poster? It's Gladiator. It's like, I almost bought you another one of those just to have you fill it out.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
should have done it. I would have done it.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it. I think we actually, you went through them. You had more than Rhiannon did.
Yeah.
Preface, it's 100 movies to watch, like, before you die, essentially. A lot of very classic movies are on there that are phenomenal. Let's see if I can recall from here. Like Alien, we got Rocky, The Terminator, Up, E.T., Wall-E, Toy Story.
Some of the movies on there are like more classic than others.
Oh,
there were a
absolutely.
few on there that I was like, "What the fuck is this movie doing on here?"
There's some movies I've never heard of, but
There was one on there that I was like, I happened to have just like watched recently, and it wasn't even good, and I was like, "What the fuck is that doing?"
Yeah. I mean, like, Star Wars is up there.
Star
I guess
Wars
you have
is
to
fun
watch.
because it's iconic, right? It's not necessarily good, but it's iconic.
Where's the one that I watched that I was really just like, why is this on here? Because I didn't think it was like that good of a movie.
Yeah.
Can't.
It's for anyone who's interested. This is called 100 Movies Bucket List Scratch Off Poster.
Yeah.
Look it up
I
online.
think it's on like trendiness.com or something, if I remember correctly. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty worth it. The little graphics that they have for the individual movies are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I guess they just did another one that was like 100 novels you have to read before you die.
Ooh, I like that.
I would be really bad at that one. I haven't read that.
I probably have quite a few.
God, I can't see it. It just like it really bugged me. I was like, why is this on here? I don't know. Think about it later. Till next time. That's not actually a sign off, but I'll probably figure it out next time.
Are we done? Is that it?
I don't know. I actually have no idea how long we've been going for.
Some number of minutes between 0 and all of them.
Oof. And both of the dogs are staring at us.
Roughly, if I can see correctly, which we all know I can't, we've been going for like 14 minutes, 16 minutes.
Oh, there's the con.
16? I think it's 16. That's 16. Hi, Oreo.
Oreo's here with both dogs. They've been hanging
Oh,
out.
hello. Look at this podcast dog. Such a good dog.
Oreo was sitting next to you for like a while during your rant about the drivers.
Wait, they could see her?
She was sitting like right here.
Oh.
And
Oh,
now
podcast
Owen's here.
dog. Oh, so many dogs.
So we got both dogs. They're taking out Madamus. He's dying.
Oh.
Think anything interesting going on in the world we should talk about?
Well, there's a lot of interesting things going on in the world. Donald Trump pulled some real shit this week.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, he was in France, and because a bunch of world leaders were like getting together to have like a World War One, dedication, memorial, whatever thing, and Trump just decided he wasn't gonna go because it was raining, and so people are really pissed about this. Like, really, I mean, and rightly so. It's like, are you buy an umbrella, you fucking retard? You like,
I'm sure you should have.
and then there's like, and there's all these like videos of like Vladimir Putin and like Obama and stuff like standing in the pouring rain, because like Putin did like a very similar thing like 1 or 2 years ago for World War II, and it was like pouring, and he's just standing there in the rain in a really nice expensive suit, just like. If you want
to talk about like dudes though, like manly dudes, Putin's on that list.
Yeah, Putin is a ball.
Dude, Putin's a beast.
I mean, I'm not a communist or anything, but like, man, he's the dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and anyway, a bunch of people kind of like took to, social media as they do,
Shocking.
and they were like, honestly, this is fucking disgraceful because this is the guy who had the nerve to chime in about actually something else we've talked about on our podcast, the Colin Kaepernick,
Oh yeah.
protests where people kneel for the national anthem. Trump had the nerve to say that was disrespectful towards the military, and then he just decides not to show up to a World War I memorial service because it's raining. Talk about fucking disrespect, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Oh my god. Oh, stop that.
He's like, but I don't know stuff. I only know do.
Okay, you go over there now. Oh, he's back. Oh, you're gone. Yep. Stay right there.
Or the only other one I'm thinking of recently is the Florida election. They're still counting the votes.
Oh, yeah.
Which that whole thing's been
Florida in general is just a shit show, so. Except for Florida Man, obviously.
Florida Man's great.
Yeah, Florida Man is.
You know, Florida Man is literally Google Florida Man, and you're in for a treat.
Oh yeah, the memes there are just really next level.
So good. Yeah, so that's been interesting to watch.
But what's going on in your life, Ray? What's new with you?
My life?
People want to know.
That's not true. I work, come home, take care of the dogs, beat the crap out of the dogs. Not really. That's about it. about you? What did you got going on? Anything? Rocket League?
Yeah, I do that. Oh, actually, I was convinced by Nate to start playing Overwatch again.
Ooh.
And, I'm really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I would... Can you play with a controller on PC?
You can, but I play with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
'Cause it's...
I could be convinced to come play Overwatch with you on PC.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm in.
Let's fucking do it. I'm terrible. I've had, actually today I felt pretty good. I was playing a little before I came here. And so far, like, the only character I'm actually good with is D.Va.
D.Va's great.
That's because, from what I understand, D.Va's overpowered as hell, man.
Oh, is she OP again?
Oh my god. Her ultimate... Let me tell you something. This is how I was inspired to start playing D.Va, right? Because there was a game I was playing where the D.Va, like, threw her ultimate down, right? And it's, like, here, and I'm, like, on the other side of a fucking building, like 50 feet away, and it exploded and I died.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is the fucking area of effect on this thing? And it goes through walls, it just like doesn't even matter. It's like everyone dies. It just kills everyone.
Oh, weird.
Plus it's like if you're like it does like infinite damage. Like there's no way for you to survive it. Like so then I just started playing D.Va. And let me tell you, dude, every fucking time I like, especially on the ones where it's like you have to like control the point.
Yeah.
You just like fucking run in the middle of there, self-destruct, you get at least 4 kills every time without fail. You're just like, fuck, here I am, guys, boom, 6 kills.
They must have like re-nerfed that. The last time I played D.Va was like really hard with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, they nerfed it pretty bad. They must have redone it.
I don't know, it's pretty fucking good. Also, it's really insane if you have the chick on your team that does the like, gravity suck thing.
Oh, Orisa?
No.
Is it the robot, or is it
the pink haired chick.
Oh, Zarya.
Yeah. Because her ultimate is like a mini black hole thing that like sucks all the people on the other team into it. So if you do that into the D.Va thing, no one can run away. It's fucking all die.
Yeah.
Like,
that's actually the best combo for like pretty much every ultimate that you can have. Because once you get everyone sucked in there, it doesn't matter. They're all gonna die.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's pretty good with a lot of
I played it a lot. I made McCree and then Hanzo.
I tried to play McCree, and McCree's fucking hard, dude.
I fucking love McCree. It was so good.
I couldn't fucking hit anyone.
Nah, McCree's great.
Yeah, I've only really been playing like D.Va and Junkrat are the two that I'm like pretty good with. And then I'm like kind of okay with like Ana, Tracer, and Widow. And that's about it. That's like the only people I played.
Colby was really good with Tracer when we played on PS4. He was a rat ass.
Tracer seems really fucking good, but you have to be good, you know, like it's like because it's like but it's like you have to be good at Tracer specifically because she plays way different than everyone else because you just like fucking zap all over the place. And sometimes I just like forget where I am. I like zap it and I'm like, where the fuck am I? I don't even know. And this one just like kills me from behind. I'm like, oh yes, I died. I don't know.
Nice.
It's a rough life.
Yeah, I'll have to jump on Overwatch with you.
Fuck yeah.
We'll head it up.
Let's try to convince everyone to switch to playing Overwatch on PC. We can make that happen.
It's gonna be hard. There's one person I think that would probably be all about it, but is too bored by a PC right now.
Who?
Lauren. She plays the shit out of it on Xbox.
Yeah. And, don't, Riker and Becker also play?
Becker's really bad.
Okay, well.
Becker, if you're watching, sorry, but I'm shitting on your Overwatch skills because they're bad. Sorry.
Well, you can shit on Becker some more.
Don't talk about his Rocket League skills.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. How about just his overall video game skills?
Oh. Brutal.
Well.
Savage. We done?
Is that long enough? Did we talk long enough?
Well, we're at 24 minutes.
Is anyone listening still?
No. The dog's even left.
We started talking exclusively about Overwatch there for like 6 minutes, so anyone who doesn't play Overwatch is probably gone.
That's right.
And before that,
throw a comment down. be like, hey, talk about this, you dumbasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
we'll do
yeah, tell us. Let us know what we should talk about, because we'll talk about anything. Obviously, we're retarded.
Yeah.
We just like to talk. So,
That's what this is all about.
plus, if you're actually enjoying this, do let us know so that we don't wait like 5 months before episode 4. Because, you know, we really didn't know that people actually were watching and like wanted us to keep doing it.
Yeah, I didn't really know that people were like not just like one person, but like actual people were like, hey, this was enjoyable. Just tell us. Shoot me a text. I don't care.
Yeah.
Throw a comment on the video. That'll help more, because then it'll go out to more random people. And it'll be like, way more people will be like, wow, we got like tens of
And
views.
maybe like people we don't even know will be watching us just fucking talk shit about anything and everything.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
let us
all we
know.
really do.
I'm gonna say we'll try to keep this more regular. That might be a lie. I'm sorry.
We'll shoot for like at least every other week.
I think that's a pretty good guesstimate for right now. If you get one like next week, that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
The week after is probably more likely. But we'll try to keep it more regular. But if you comment saying you like this, there's a good chance that it might just be an every week thing again.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. If we can get 5 comments,
That's a lot.
5
It's more than we've ever gotten.
5 comments on the video, we will make this an every week thing.
Alright, there you go.
At least until next week, when we'll probably need another 5 comments.
Alright, it's on you. 5 comments. We'll be back next week.
No longer
Without
us.
5 comments. But we'll be back eventually.
If this never happens again, it's your fault in particular. Only you.
There you go.
Not even anybody else.
If
Just
it
you.
rains inside, we'll still do this if you put 5 comments down.
We can make that happen.
Boom. We will make podcasts great again.
And you're
Stop
dead.
on.